So now see carefully here. Raw material 3 lakh into 20 into 0.5. This is the problem number 5. We are continuing. Problem number 5. So raw material 3 lakh into 20 into 0.5 by 12. क्योंकि half month problem में दे दिया है raw material WIP. The WIP stage is half month. तो 0.5 by 12 100%. Whereas direct labor 3 lakh into rupees 5. 0.5 by 12 into 50%. Overheads are 3 lakh into 15 into 0.5 by 12 50%. So total stock of WIP 3,75,000. We have taken the total 3,75,000. Now raw material, stock of raw material, multiply this 10 lakh. Stock of WIP 3,75,000. Stock of finished goods 10 lakh. Debtors 20 lakh. Cash balance 25,000. The total of the current asset is 44 lakhs. And current liabilities only one, creditors, suppliers, amount due for suppliers. 3 lakh into 20 into 1 month, one month time period, 5 lakh. So 44 lakh rupees are the current asset, 5 lakh rupees is the current liability. So net working capital is A minus B, current asset minus current liability. 44 lakh minus 5 lakh, you will get 39 lakhs. That's it. Pause this screen and then copy it down fast. Now we'll come to problem number 6. Sixth problem, see carefully. PQR Limited proposes to have a production program of 2,40,000 units during 1999. The estimated percentage of different element of cost to the selling price are as under. Material are 50% of selling price. Labor 25% of selling price. Overheads are 10% of selling price. Previous problem, material, labor, overhead directly amounts was given. But here in this problem, amounts are not given. Percentage to selling price is given. So how much are the selling price? You see the F point. See the F point. In F point it is given selling price per unit is 10 rupees. The selling price per unit is 10 rupees. Now we calculate 50% of 10 rupees. 5 rupees. 50% of 10 rupees is 5 rupees. So 5 rupees material. 25%, 2.5 is labor. Overheads 10%. So 10% of 10 rupee, 1 rupee is the overhead. Now, following further particulars are available. Raw material are expected to remain in stores for an average period of 1 month before issue to production. तो raw material production में जाने से पहले stores में 1 महीना रह रहा है. तो we'll take raw material 1/12. Each unit of production will be in process for 1 month on an average. In process का मतलब work in progress. The production is in process means work in progress. The work in progress is 1 month, 1/12. Finished goods are to stay in the warehouse awaiting customers for 2 months. Finished goods customer आने से पहले 2 महीने stock में रहे. तो 2/12. Credit allowed by supplier is 1 month from the date of delivery. So we are getting 1 month credit from the creditors, suppliers. Credit allowed to customer is 2 months from the date of sale. Selling price per unit 10 rupees. Production and sale follow a consistent pattern. Prepare an estimate of working capital requirement. Exactly same, just like what we have done. First one, stock of raw material. How many units we are making? 2,40,000 units into. What is the raw material per unit? 50% of 10 rupees, 5 rupees. 50% of 10 rupees is 5 rupees into. How much is the duration of raw material? First point, raw material are expected to remain in warehouse stores for an average period of 1 month. 1/12. Stock of WIP. Again working note. Third, stock of finished goods. 2,40,000 into rupees. अब ऐड कर देंगे 5 rupees material, 2.5 labor. तो 7.5. 7.5 plus 1, 8.5. 5 रुपये का मटेरियल है, 2 रुपये 50 पैसा लेबर है, 25%. तो 5 plus 2.5, 7.5. 7.5 plus 1, 8.5. into what is the duration of finished goods? C point. Finished goods are to stay in the warehouse awaiting customers for 2 months. Debtors. How much credit period allowed to debtors? Customers. 2 months. Credit allowed to customer is 2 months. That's all. Creditors 2,40,000 units into rupees 5 into. ये creditors जो रहते हैं ये material की वजह से. The creditors are for the purchase of material. So that's why we have taken 5 rupees material per unit. ये 1 साल का material होगा. How much credit period allowed by creditors? Supplier. Supplier कितना credit period दिया? D point. Credit allowed by supplier is 1 month. Finished. Over. Net working capital A minus B. Right? Now we'll come to the working notes. In working notes, we have to calculate stock of WIP. Now, raw material. See the raw material, 2,40,000 into rupees 5 into. How much is the duration of WIP? Each unit of production will be in process on an average for 1 month, 1/12. उसी तरह direct labor, 2,40,000 into rupees 2.5 into 1/12 into 50%. 2,40,000 into rupee 1. Two lakh 40,000 into 1/12. It comes to 1 lakh. Here it comes to 25,000. Here it comes to 10,000. Total is 1,35,000. So 1,35,000 is the stock of WIP. Stock of raw material 2,40,000 to 5 into 1/12, 1 lakh. Then stock of finished goods 3,40,000. Then debtors 3,40,000. Total is 9,15,000. Creditors are 1 lakh. 8,15,000. That's it. We got it. 8,15,000 is the net working capital. Exactly same problem, no change at all. Previous problem, 5th problem and 6th problem are same. Take a pause and then copy it down. Next, problem number 7, you see carefully. Estimate the working capital requirement of VS Limited from the following particulars. Raw material 16 rupees per unit, direct wages 6 rupees, overhead 12, total cost 34. We don't require profit selling price. Raw material are held in stock on an average for 1 month. Stock of raw material 1/12. Material are in process. Process का मतलब WIP, work in progress. तो work in progress half a month, 0.5/12. यहाँ पर 0.5/12 लेंगे. Then finished goods are in stock on an average for 1 month. ये finished goods का stock 1/12. Credit allowed by supplier. Supplier are the creditors. Suppliers are the creditors. So credit allowed by supplier is 1 month, 1/12. Credit allowed to debtors 2 months, ये डेटार्स को 2 months लेंगे. Then lag in payment of wages. अब ये lag in payment of wages का मतलब delay in payment of wages. जो पेमेंट कर रहे हैं वो करंट लायबिलिटी में आता. तो यहां पर लेंगे wages outstanding. Previous two problems only one current liability was there, creditors. Now we have creditors and also outstanding wages. Outstanding wages 1.5 weeks. देखिए कुछ टाइम पीरियड मंथ्स में देता, कुछ वीक्स में देता. अगर मंथ्स में दिया तो डिवाइडेड बाय 12, वीक्स में अगर देगा तो डिवाइडेड बाय 52. ए ईयर कंसिस्ट ऑफ 52 वीक्स एंड ए ईयर कंसिस्ट ऑफ 12 मंथ्स. तो मंथ्स में देगा तो डिनोमिनेटर 12 लेंगे, वीक्स में देगा तो डिवाइड बाय 52. सो हियर लैग इन पेमेंट ऑफ वेजेस 1.5 वीक्स, तो 1.5 by 52. लैग इन पेमेंट ऑफ ओवरहेड्स, तो और एक करंट लायबिलिटी हो गया आउटस्टैंडिंग ओवरहेड्स. तो वेजेस आउटस्टैंडिंग, ओवरहेड्स आउटस्टैंडिंग एंड क्रेडिटर्स, 3 करंट लायबिलिटीज. 1/4 ऑफ द फिनिश्ड गुड्स आर सोल्ड अगेंस्ट कैश. यानी सेल जब कर रहे हैं तो पूरे यूनिट्स क्रेडिट पे नहीं सेल कर रहे हैं. ये जो डेटार्स होती हैं ये डेटार्स ओनली फॉर क्रेडिट सेल्स, नॉट फॉर कैश सेल्स. डेटार्स आर क्रिएटेड ऑन अकाउंट ऑफ क्रेडिट सेल्स, नॉट फॉर कैश सेल्स. तो यहां पर प्रॉब्लम में दिया 1/4 ऑफ द गुड्स आर सोल्ड अगेंस्ट कैश. तो ओनली 3/4, 1/4 अगर निकाल देंगे तो बचे कितने 3/4. तो 3/4 ऑफ द गुड्स आर सोल्ड ऑन क्रेडिट. तो यहां पर डेटार्स कैलकुलेट करते हो, वी मल्टीप्लाई इंटू 3/4, वी मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3/4, क्योंकि पूरे डेटार्स पूरे सेल्स क्रेडिट सेल्स नहीं है. 1/4 ऑफ द सेल्स आर कैश सेल्स, 3/4 ऑफ द सेल्स आर क्रेडिट सेल्स. ओनली क्रेडिट सेल्स वी शुड टेक फॉर कैलकुलेटिंग डेटार्स. Cash on hand and at bank is expected to be 5,000. Cash balance will take the cash balance 5,000. Expected level of production for the year 1,04,000 units. Previous problem 2,40,000 units लिए थे. Now we'll take 1,04,000. Assume that production is carried on evenly throughout the year and wages and overheads accrue similarly. That's it. This is the 7th problem. I'll mainly make the changes in this solution. Now you can see here, I am only making the changes in this solution because not much difference. How many units we are making this? 1,04,000. 1,04,000 into what is the raw material cost? 16 rupees. What is the duration of raw material storage? 1 month. Work in progress will calculate in working notes. Stock of finished goods 1,04,000 units into rupees. What is the total cost? 34. Into what is the duration of finished goods? Finished goods are in stock on an average 1 month. Debtors 1,04,000 units into rupees 34 into the credit period allowed to debtors is 2 months into 3/4. Remember, previous problem में इस तरह नहीं था. ये प्रॉब्लम में बता रहा है 1/4 of the goods are sold for cash. तो only 3/4 of the goods are sold on credit. ये 1,04,000 यूनिट जो बेचे वो पूरे क्रेडिट पे नहीं बेचे, इसके 1/4 जो है कैश पे बेच दिए. तो हम कैश सेल्स को डेटार्स में नहीं लाते, ओनली क्रेडिट सेल्स को लाते. तो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम मल्टीप्लाइंग विथ 3/4. डेटार्स हो गया, उसके बाद कैश ऑन हैंड. Cash balance. The cash balance to be maintained is 5,000. 5,000 is the cash balance. Now creditors. 1,04,000 units into 16 into how much time period we are allowing to creditors or suppliers are allowing? 1 month. This is the first one. This is the second one. Outstanding wages. The wages, lag in payment of wages 1.5 weeks. 1,04,000 into 6 into 1.5 by 52. Outstanding overheads. Lag in payment of overheads 1 month. Overheads are 12 rupees into 1 by 12. Net working capital A minus B. Now, WIP. See here, work in progress. Work in progress we calculate on the same assumption. 50%. So, raw material, it is 1,04,000 units into rupees 16 into. What is the duration of work in progress? Second point, material are in process on an average half a month. 0.5 by 12 into 100%. Similarly, labor 1,04,000 into rupees, labor 6 rupees into 0.5 by 12 into 50%. Overheads 1,04,000 into rupees 612 into 0.5 by 12 into 50%. That's it. Now simply we need the calculations. Nine 333, 13,000. Here it is 26,000. The total comes to 1,08,333. 1,08,333. And stock of raw material 1,38,667. Finished goods 2,94,667. Debtors 4,42,000. 4,42,000. Total 9,88,000. 9,88,667. Now creditors for supplies, it is 1,38,667. Then outstanding wages 18,000. Next one, outstanding overheads 1,04,000. The total is 2,60,667. 7,28,000. That's it. So in this problem, the new points are: we have outstanding wages, outstanding overheads, and creditors. So every problem will have. So not much difference between this problem and the previous problem. And one more new point we came across is debtors. While calculating debtors, we have multiplied 3 by 4 because it is given in the problem 1/4 of the goods are sold for cash. So only 3/4 of the goods are sold on credit. That's all. Come on, we'll take the next problem. 8th one. Prepare an estimate of working capital required from the following particulars. Add 10% to your computed figure to allow for contingencies. तो जो भी वर्किंग कैपिटल आएगा उसमें 10% हम ऐड कर देंगे फॉर इमरजेंसी कंटिजेंसी. दैट्स इट. सो दिस प्रॉब्लम इज different from the previous problems but similar to third problem, fourth problem I think today what we have done. Now this is the problem number 8. See the problem carefully. Prepare an estimate of the working capital required from the following particulars. Add 10% to your computed figure to allow for contingencies. Figures for the year. Average amount locked up in stock. Average amount locked up in stock. So stock of finished goods 20,000. Previous problem we have calculated the value of stock of finished goods, but in this problem directly it is given value of stock of finished goods 20,000. Directly will take. Stores material stock ये भी directly ले लेंगे 32,000. Average credit given. Average credit given का मतलब we have allowed credit period to debtors. तो inland sales 6 weeks. Export sales 1.5 weeks credit. So two types of sales we have, inland sales and export sales. Inland का मतलब within the same country, domestic. तो domestic sales है, foreign sales है. तो domestic sales जो हो रहा 12,48,000 का सेल है और उसमें क्रेडिट पीरियड कितना दे रहे हैं 6 weeks, तो 6/52. उसी तरह एक्सपोर्ट सेल्स जो हो रहा 1 साल का 3,12,000 है, उसमें क्रेडिट पीरियड है 1.5 weeks, तो 1.5/52. लैग इन पेमेंट का मतलब आउटस्टैंडिंग पेमेंट करंट लायबिलिटी में है, तो आउटस्टैंडिंग वेजेस 1.5 weeks 1.5/52. स्टोर्स मटेरियल एटसेट्रा 1.5 month, तो 1.5/12. रेंट रॉयल्टी 6 months 6/12. क्लरिकल स्टाफ हाफ मंथ 0.5/12. मैनेजर सैलरी हाफ मंथ 0.5/12. miscellaneous expenses 1.5 month 1.5/12. Payment in advance ये prepaid paid quarterly in advance 32,000, तो 32,000 into 1/4 क्योंकि इसका क्वार्टर एडवांस में पे करे बोला. 1 साल का अमाउंट 32,000 है, क्वार्टरली इट इज पेड इन एडवांस. दैट्स इट, फिनिश्ड. ये प्रॉब्लम में एडवांटेज ये है, देयर इज नो वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस. We don't require all these assumptions and calculations. In this problem, no WIP. So directly we can make the calculations. First, stock of finished goods. Stock of finished goods given 20,000. Then stock of stores and material. Stores and material 32,000. Then third, debtors. In debtors we have inland sales. Inland sales it is 12,48,000. 12,48,000 into 6/52. Export sales it is 3,12,000 into 1.5/52. That's it. One more is there, prepaid expenses. Prepaid expenses are 32,000 quarterly in advance, तो 8,000. ये हो गया. We have taken all the current assets. Now current liabilities. Current liabilities, first we will take wages. Wages outstanding. The wages are 10,40,000 into 1.5/52. Second, outstanding for stores and material. It is 1,92,000 into 1.5 by 52. Third, outstanding rent and royalties 40,000 into 6 by 12. Outstanding for clerical staff 2,49,600 into half month 0.5 by 12. Then manager's salary, outstanding manager's salary, it is 19,200 into half month 0.5 by 12. Last one, outstanding miscellaneous expenses, it is 1,92,000 into 1.5 by 12. That's it. Net working capital A minus B. Only calculative part left. We have completely taken all the values. So now we'll take 12,48,000 into 6 divided by 52. That comes to 1,44,000. Similarly, 3,12,000 into 1.5 divided by 52, 9,000. 32,000 divided by 4, 8,000. Now we'll take the total of these four items. 8,000 plus 9,000 plus 1,44,000 plus 32,000 plus 20,000. It comes to 2,13,000. Now we'll take this one. 10,40,000 into 1.5 divided by 52. 30,000. Here it is 1,92,000 into 1.5 divided by 52. 1,92,000 into 1.5 divided by 52. 5,538. Similarly, 40,000 into 6 divided by 12, 20,000. Here 2,49,000. 2,49,600 into 0.5 divided by 12, 10,400. Next one, 19,200 into 0.5 divided by 12, 800. 1,92,000 into 1.5 divided by 12, 24,000. One item outstanding for stores material